Right. Let's just stop that wiggling. Da 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 da. AliExpress, my friends. Little holder. Yeah, so just here's a chance to give back. So let's just get into it. Here we go. La 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 la. Filming the screen. Fun was shunned. There we go, mode. Right. Let's just make that bigger. Episode 1. Good on you, mate. So what I've done here. Here we go. It's a new... No, it's not a new version. Silly Billy. This is an old version of Reaper. Ba ba ba. Good on you, mate. So the concept came from when I was in a band. We're in the studio recording, and next thing we go up to the sound booth, and Nikki, the sound tech or technician or whatever you want to, title, whatever. She's awesome. But she's like, let's double up the vocals. I was like, double up the vocals? I didn't even think of doubling up things. So I was making things in Reason years ago, and I didn't even think of doubling up anything. And then that concept came along. So what would happen is, what happens right now actually, I'll make things in Reason, and then I'll split everything up, and I'll put effects and things on it and do stuff in Reason and that sort of stuff, and then I'll add extra samples and field recordings and just whatever. That's later on down the track. Add different bits and pieces and everything to the finished track. But I thought I'll just show you the idea, the concept, the influence, the way of thinking really that I go through. I've watched heaps of YouTube videos in the past, and just one idea, one concept, one something, and I was like, da-da! It's like a fucking light bulb bing, turned on. It's like, holy shit, I didn't even think of that. So if this can just influence one person, then my job is done. Even if it doesn't influence someone, my job is done. But anyway, so what I've done here is I've taken the most stock standard. Here we go. It's a grand piano, nothing on it, no effects, no anything, just to give you a real easy sample. Just like, there's just nothing to it, so you can actually see the idea, the concept. So here we go. Here we go. So let's turn it up a bit. Just make sure you guys can hear it. Right. So then what I'll do, I'll mix it down like I said, and here it is here, the one key by itself. Now I'll get a Reaper. Oh, you can see me now, mate. Good on you, mate. So what I'll do here, so I've loaded it in to make it quicker. I don't want to fuck yous round and bullshit you with everything. So here we go. So we'll click that. Now we want to copy it. Let's just chuck it in there. Chuck it in there, mate. Good on you, mate. Chuck it in there, mate. Right. So here you go. So let's just drag that over. If it works, move that bit a little bit smaller, mate. So you can see. There you go, mate. Right. So what we got here? So we got the one key at the top. See that one? Hope you can see that. That's the one, and then we go 0 2 02, whatever. Oh, a dinghy. Good old dinghy. There we go. A 3. And you know what the next one is. 07. There you go. Fuck yes. No, it's not 04, mate. It's fucking 07, mate. Alright. So they're all in line at the moment. So what I like to do, so you can see that, I'll take obviously more care with it when I'm actually doing tracks, but what I like to do is just, there you go, put it at a time, and it fattens things up, it makes things interesting, and just do that with whatever. So let's just make it so you can see it, I suppose. And we'll just, where is it? Oh, no, where are you, mate? Ah, there we go. Split. Bing. Da-da. See, there you go. So now, when you hear it, they're all slightly heaps out of time. Let's have a. There we go. Right. Now what I like to do is I like to keep the top one normal. Okay. So let's kick the bottom one now. So you got VSTs. You go online, get VSTs, download them, chuck them into your Reaper folder. So we're just going to pick random ones. Let's just pick that one, bass. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to solo it. Oh, don't solo them all, mate. Come on, mate. Oh, Jesus. Things aren't going as... Okay, just... There we go, mate. So now we got that on that line there, which is that. So let's hear it. Pull it over. Da-da-da. So it's a little bit of bass. Let's hear the two together. Okay, so it's slightly different. Okay, so this is, like I said, I'm just picking a random one. Now you would be a bit more selective, but let's pick another one. Da da da. Why not a glitch? Ta-da! So let's just not really fuck around with it too much. Let's just play it. Oh! Right. Okay. So now let's hear the two together. So then what you do is pull. Now it comes down to what you want to hear more of. So, right, okay. So let's now solo that. So let's put on another random one. This one, I think this one's a cool. Yeah, this will really stuff with things. So now when you start, oh, hang on, still. If you can hear it, that is. Let's evolve it that way a bit more. Let's just pick a random number. Let's just go crazy with it a bit more. Oh. I don't know if, hopefully you can hear that. So I'll pull it back this way actually. Okay, see it's a different tone. There we go. See, it's always when you try to... So let's pull this over here. Pull that over there mode. See now. So now we'll play the two together. So let's just, for shits and giggles, let's make another one. Ta-da! Oh, there we go, mate. So copy that. Copy item. Chuck it in mode. Paste. Pull that over. Oh, come on, mate. So there's just, there we go. So now we can call that whatever. Because now what it comes down to is preference of what you want to bring out. So let's solo this. And let's dupla dome. That's pretty crazy. Oh, there we go. So let's. Is it working? Maybe not. Hang on a sec, mode. Let's just pull that down for a sec. Oh, that's why. There we go, mate. See? As I said, not a YouTuber. So, let's pull up that effect. See, that changed it dramatically. So, with this one, you can make heaps of variables and bits and pieces. And let's just pull that over there. Did that work? Yeah, okay. So, now let's hear it. So it's right, and you can actually, so let's just add another one on here onto the same one. Thump pitch. Let's just 70s fast. There we go, mate. Okay. So we'll turn that down. Right. So the idea now is you've got heaps of different. Now you can put on reverbs and bits and pieces, but now you've got the same sample. Remember how normal this sounded, which is this. We're just going to take it back. Alright, to that first one. Here we go. The old normal one there. Now, when you do them all together, now what you can do is, okay, I want less of that and more of this, let's say. Or you want a bit more of this, less of the first one. So now it just all comes down to what sound you want to go for. what you want more of, what you want less of, and it completely changes the sound. And then what you can do is, let's pan this a little bit that way, pan that a little bit that way, because they're all slightly out of time. Panning's a huge thing. Now, I don't know if you can hear that properly, but the panning can completely change things as well. And when you've got proper headphones on, it changes things dramatically. And when you're actually hearing it properly through proper speakers and that sort of thing. And of course you could add and add and add and add. But when you think of what we first had to what we have now, and you might go, oh no, I want the original sample a bit more. So it all comes down to now what you want to bring out, what you want to hear more, what you want to, yeah. So there you go. So there's an idea right there that can completely change everything. And I randomly picked VSTs when I'm actually doing it properly. I'll be more selective and maybe do more lines and double up in the same line with effects and bits and pieces. But there you go. So that can completely change what you're doing. And if you run everything through and split it all up and add effects and pan things and it can get real nuts really fast. And that's the thing, I think that's the difference between run-of-the-mill stuff and like sound design. Like you can really have a lot of fun and really explore shit and do stuff and make something really unique. So there you go. There you go, mate. Alright, well there you go. Hopefully someone's got inspired a little bit by something. If not, it's all part of the fun, isn't it, mate? Oh well, there you go, episode 1. Alright. Sweet.